Okay, number 12, a theater has 52 rows with 33 seats in each row. We want to estimate the number of seats in the theater. Okay, so we're just going to do some rounding of 52. We're going to round to 50. And 33, we're going to round it down as well to 30. Okay, and then we'll just multiply these two numbers. So 3 and 5 give me 15, and we got 2 zeros. So approximately 1,500 if you want to just do a rough estimate of the number of seats. So we're going to go ahead and do 13 here. It says calculate these with a calculator, see if you can find a pattern, and mentally do 65 and 75. Okay, so let's pull up this calculator, and we're going to do let me just program it. Go to y equal, we're going to tell it to do x squared, so x being any number. I'm also going to set the table window, set the table. I'm going to start with 25. That's the first one we're doing, and we wanted to count by tens because we went from 25, 35, 45, 55. Okay, so we're going to do count by 10. Okay, and then we're going to do second and graph to see the table. Okay, so I'm going to go up a little bit because I don't want to see those ones at the bottom. So 25, we get 625. 25 squared, 625, and then 35 squared equals 1225. Then 45 squared is giving us 2025. Okay, so I learned this shortcut a little while ago. It may be hard just trying to come up with what's going on just by looking at it. But if the number ends in 5 and you square it, we're going to have 25. So every number has 25 at the back. The last two digits is 25. So how are we getting 6? How are we getting 12? How are we getting 20? If you multiply 2 times 1 more, so 2 times 3, sorry, my calculator was in the way. I'm talking and trying to write things down. So I wrote those down. Each number has 25 at the back. That's the 5 squared part. But the front numbers 2, 3, 4. If you take 2 and multiply by one number larger, 2 times 3, that will give us the 6. If we do the same thing here, 3 times one number larger, 4 times 3, that gives me the 12. If I do that with 45 squared and I multiply 4 times 5, one number larger, 4 times 5, that gives me the 25. When we do 55, same principle will hold. We'll have 25 at the back, and then 5 times 6 is 30. Okay, so we get 3025, and that matches here. So now we can do 65 and 75 following that same pattern, 65 and 75. Okay, so now I'm going to end with 25 each time. I'm going to do 6 times 7 is 42, and 7 times 8 is 56. Okay, and so you can square any number that ends in 5 by squaring the first digit and multiplying the leading digit by one more. And I think that should expand to double digit numbers as well. So 625, and then we have 1225. Oh, then go to the blank. 1225. Then 2025. Then we have 30, 25. So the pattern that we're noticing is we're going to do n squared and multiply n plus 1. Not n plus 1 and 5. We're going to multiply n and 5. We're going to multiply n times n plus 1. So n being the number out front, which is showing you here. And that gives us the function. Okay, so now doing these, 6 times 7 is 42, 25. And then 7 times 8 is 56. And then 25.